Assalamu'alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Yuni Kartika. I'm from PBI 2018. So today I will explain about my proposal. The title is The Effectiveness of Teaching Reading Through Listen, Read, Discuss, or LRD, short Reading Comprehension at the grade of Junior High School Number 2 Banyuasin 3. There are some parts in my proposal. For the first is research background, and then research problems, and the third is research objective, and the last is significance of the study. For the first is research background. In English, there are 4 skills: listening, reading, speaking, and writing. One of the skills that cannot be neglected in reading skills. Reading is the most emphasized in English teaching and learning process. According to Tesero 2003, described that reading skill must be trained from an early age so that it can improve student achievement. Reading has many purposes in language, which is to know ourselves about something we are passionate about or interested in. So in improving English skill through listen, read, discuss requires important components such as pronunciation, vocabulary, and also grammar. While according to Menzo 1985, explained that a listen, read, discuss can help students understand a text. For example, the teacher gives a short lesson to the student and the student listens to it. Then the students are asked to read the text. After reading, students are asked to discuss what is contained in the text. Students are asked to provide information about the text that they read. There are 2 explanations about strategy of listen, read, and discuss from researchers. For the first is according to Richardson 1999, listen, read, discuss is a strategy of understanding that constructs student initial knowledge before they read a text. When they start reading and after reading, then they listen to a short lecture from their teacher, then they hold a discussion. This strategy can help students to integrate their own words with the writer words, thus greatly influencing their understanding of learning and remembering what they read. The second is according to Purwanti, explained that by using the listen, read, discuss strategy, it can be found that students enjoy learning while reading more, and they also find it easier to understand the meaning of the text. It can be said that through listen, read, discuss strategy, students are more motivated and enjoy learning English. One of the most influential is lack of reading habits by students. This can lead to a lack of other skills. Lack of reading habits can make students also less aware of listening and discuss, because these 3 components are interconnected: listen, read, and discuss. The second part is research problems. In this research, I found 3 research problems. For the first is, how is the level of reading skills of students in grade 8, Junior High School Number 2 Banyuasin 3? And the second is, are English skills, listening, reading, speaking, and writing possessed by students in grade 8, Junior High School Number 2 Banyuasin 3? And the last is, why is teaching reading through listen, read, and discuss important for reading comprehension of students in grade 8, Junior High School Number 2 Banyuasin 3? The third part is research objective. There are 3 points. For the first is to know the level of reading skill of students in grade 8, Junior High School Number 2 Banyuasin 3. The second is to find out the English skills, listening, reading, speaking, and writing of students in grade 8, Junior High School Number 2 Banyuasin 3. And the last is to understand the importance of teaching reading through listen, read, discuss, short reading comprehension of students in grade 8, Junior High School number 2 Banyuasin 3. And the last is significance of the study. From the result of this study are expected to provide benefits for researchers, teachers, students, and also for other researchers, which is described as follow. For the first is for the researchers. Through this research, the researchers hopes to get a lot of information, lessons, and experience in identifying problems and difficulties experienced by researchers in teaching English. This research is very useful for the future as a prospective English teacher. And the second for the teacher. Teacher also get a lot of information about teaching reading through listen, read, and discuss toward reading comprehension, which can be used as a reference by teacher in achieving effective and efficient learning goals. And the third is for the students. From the result of this study, students can receive information well in solving the problem, in increasing the effectiveness of reading through listen, read, discuss toward reading comprehension, so that students can improve their reading skills. And the last is for the other researchers. From the result of this study, it is hoped that other researchers can use this research as a reference in carrying out their research, especially in improving the effectiveness of teaching reading through listen, read, and discuss towards reading comprehension. I think that's all with my explanation. I'm so sorry for my mistake, and let's say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.